relationship, or you're getting ready for a relationship, so you have to listen. I'm not going to preach long. Before I married my wife is here, she will remember. There are a lot of things I told her. As a pastor, my job is to keep people's secrets, but not to keep mine. Are you understanding me? The secret people have shared with me, certain things, area of their life, they have shared with me, that one is out of the box. It's not part of it. I don't talk with my wife. I don't even discuss. For example, every Friday, like last Friday, I talk from 9 to 4. Some of the things people shared with me, I can't discuss with my wife, but the personal things that is up to me, I tell her. And she shares the same. Before we married, there are a lot of things I sat her down. I told her these days, and she told me the same. Told me some certain things. One of the things she told me is that according to the medical doctor, she might not put to bed because of ulcer, because of hunger. A lot of things happened at a time in her life. Nothing. So medically, she's not supposed to put to bed. So she told me that this is what the doctors have told her. I wanted to this I'm telling you is not even senior person knows about it. And I told her that day, what did I tell you that day? Can you give me a minute? Give me 1 minute. So she would told me, what did I tell her that day? What did I tell you that day?
You said you're not going into marriage with me because
I want to bear children.
So that even if you don't have one, you adopt, that's not the main purpose.
I'm not joking. I told her we would adopt. Guess one thing. 1 month, I was not expecting child from nowhere. She was sick. Somebody said she was sick. She would tell me she's having headache. This. Me, young, do I know anything? So one morning I was praying. Something told me, call Pastor B. So I called Pastor B and then narrated, are you sure your wife is not praying? I said, no. It asked, can she be praying? And that fast. And we went for check-up that day, and lo and behold, she was pregnant. But I entered the marriage knowing she told me this is what they said. There's one lady, she did abortion. Before she entered marriage, because I knew her life, because she was under me as a daughter, I told her, the man you're about to marry, tell him the things you did. She told him. The man said, no problem. And for me to know, when I called, I was talking to her and both the man, because I normally do marriage course sometimes with people. This is happening some years back. I called him and said, I hope there are things she had to, because I didn't want to, but she came and told me how I've told him, and she said, no problem. And she said, there is no need, don't worry, these are the past before you got born again. Guess what? I asked the man in her presence, I said, did she tell you anything? She said, yes. I said, you know what I'm talking about? He said, yes. I said, you are free. I said, no problem. Today they have 3 kids. So people are looking at me like, man, what I'm saying is, look at it now. They were both what? So that when a man is fighting, it's just like you are married, you are about to marry. Why do you think we tell people to go to lab? Pastor Oscar and Faith is about to marry. Before we talk about it in church last year, the first thing they went is lab. I was the one that sent them to the lab. Both of them went. And wrote all the genotype tests, blood group tests, different types of disease, hepatitis B, all kinds of things. Wrote it. I said, give it to me. Sealed envelope. If the envelope comes to me without being sealed, I won't take it. They will get rid of it. And of course, for years, that's what we've been doing. They did it to me. I thought that when I told my pastor I'm ready for marriage, he said, go ahead. They gave me the same thing, gave me a series of tests, we will go. That is why it's not good to have sex with somebody you don't know his spiritual and biological history. You don't know his health history. Are you still here with me? Yes. So love means being real. Love means to be true. Love means true. Love means genuine. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 6, TPT please. 1 Corinthians 13:6. Love means that somebody is real. I'm in love with you means I am real with you. I am genuine with you. This is me. There is nothing I'm hiding from you. And there is nothing you should hide from me. If there are things I need to know, we went out, I said, is there things I need to know? I started with myself, and I was saying, some of the things I was telling her I was ashamed of, but I have to. I told her this marriage must start with holiness. The foundation must be godly. And most of the things we are sharing is not literally maybe sinful, maybe the kind of life you live with you. No, it doesn't. Look at it, everybody together want to go. Love joyfully celebrates what? Honesty, and finds no delight in what is what? Love, that is what love is. There is honesty. This Nigeria thing of love they introduce to you is not love, it's fake. There are three definitions of love. The one the Bible gave us is the one called agape love. Somebody say agape love. That one is love without condition. You tell Jesus I'm a harlot, he said no problem, I forgive you. Jesus, I am this, I know. I still love you and I will die on the cross for you. I'm a thief. It's called agape love. It's without condition. Then we have filial love. This one is love based on condition. I love you because you're my sister. I love you because of my brother. I love you because of my friend. Then we have eros love, from the word error, erotic. I love you because I have feelings. It's not genuine, because that one can be satisfied. 1 or 5 sex. Have you noticed something? Boyfriend, there is one that came to, I've said it many times, when I was in Anambra, came to me, there is one girl. Pastor, I want to ask you a question because we have preached something that tripped his heart. Because in that service I said, you'll be here, you'll be dating for 5 years, 6 years, dating somebody's daughter for 6 years. You will not get married. So when I said something, so he came and met me. Give me that, Pastor, there is this lady. I plan to marry. You know, there's a way when they are talking, they be going the other side. I don't have time. There are other people waiting for me. And he was asking the question. I know that. I said, but Pastor, I think he has character problem. I've also gone to a lot of prophetic ministries, some churches, and they told me that he's not my wife, that if I marry her, I will have problem. And I went straight. What she doesn't know is that, what he doesn't know, me, I have the gift of wisdom now. I told him, how many years have you known the lady? As we are talking, he's going to 5 years. So it's 4 years and going to 5 years. How many years? So I told her, where's the lady? She said, he's in the house. I said, which house? The boy is living in the girl's house. He's living in the girl's house. The girl is already doing the job of a wife. I said, so you call it? I said, number one, I know having sex before marriage is even a sin, but let's not talk about that one. The lady is doing the job, the full-blown job of a woman, of a wife. Cook for you, you eat. Wash your clothes. And even the one that pays house rent. And now you are finalizing school. You want to jive. I said, if you don't marry that lady, the earth will punish you. I didn't say heaven, I didn't say God. I said earth. And the lady doesn't know. I said, I wish I know the girl. I will tell her the truth. You now want to use prophets. Principles are stronger than prophecy. Yes, if somebody says it's just like a prophet telling you who is going to be your wife or who is going to be, is that in the Bible? So who is a pastor? I have 3 leaders. Which one? In our 2018 in trouble. So tomorrow, if he fail, he say he's pastor. He's the one pastor referred. No, go and look, go and find. The one God gave, they blame God. Since that day, God said, no more. The he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. Adam, honest. Love means being real. You said, so, is somebody still here with you? Yes, sir. When you said you and somebody is planning to marry, and yet both of you are keeping secrets, that marriage will not work. Because you know, some things if I tell somebody about my past, when we get into marriage, it will hurt now. It might make him not that person is not your husband in the first place. Or is not. So be open. Let me talk about purpose of marriage. Whether you're married and you don't know. There are many. I'll give you only two because of time. I want to leave that. We have today's workers with fruit. I'll give only two. Number one is companionship. Number one purpose of marriage is companionship. Genesis chapter 2, verse 23 to 24. That is friendship. The first purpose. That's why we always say to people, marry your friend, don't marry your lover. Love does not sustain marriage. Friendship does. There are seasons I am in the park. Let's say I'm traveling. I'm still talking with my wife, chatting with her. There is no feeling thing. This is my friend. Friendship is what sustains marriage, not what you call love. Of course, you know there is what they call romantic love and agape love. A whole lot of people enters marriage when the romantic thing, because romance has to be fueled. I hope you know. You fuel romance. For you to be romantic, you have to fuel it. Why is it that once